Hey, I'm Eddie. I explain adult things that everyone seems to argue about, without anyone agreeing what they're actually arguing about. Today is arguments, specifically, why they rarely mean what they sound like. If you want more explanations like this, you can subscribe. It doesn't unlock anything, it just makes the list longer. Most arguments aren't about what's being said, they're about what's underneath what's being said. If two people are arguing about money, or dishes, or tone, they're usually not arguing about those things. They're arguing about feeling ignored, or not respected, or not safe. That's why winning the argument doesn't feel like winning, because the real problem wasn't the words. It was something else. This is confusing because we're taught to treat arguments like puzzles. Someone makes a claim, someone disagrees. If you explain yourself clearly enough, the disagreement should end. That seems reasonable, it just doesn't match reality. Most adults notice this eventually, they just don't know why it keeps happening. The mistaken belief is simple. If I explain my position better, the argument will resolve. So people explain, then re-explain, then clarify, then provide examples. The logic improves, the argument doesn't. In ancient times, eclipses caused arguments. Some people believed the gods were angry, others believed disaster was coming. Entire cities would panic, pray, or start blaming each other. Eventually, astronomers explained what was happening. The moon was passing in front of the sun. This explanation was accurate. It was also useless, because the argument wasn't about the sky. It was about fear, and uncertainty, and losing control. Here's the model. Every argument has two layers. The top layer is what people are talking about. The bottom layer is what they're reacting from. Words on top, feelings underneath. You can improve the words all you want, but if the lower layer isn't addressed, nothing actually changes. When arguments stay stuck on the top layer, they repeat. Different topic, same tension, same ending. People leave conversations feeling exhausted, but strangely unresolved. Not because they were wrong, but because they were aiming at the wrong layer. The eclipse argument didn't stop when the science appeared. It stopped when people felt safe again. That's the connection. When an argument feels immune to logic, it usually is. That's not a failure of explanation, it's a clue. You're just not in the right layer. This doesn't mean you need to analyze everyone, or fix every argument, or say the perfect thing. It just means sometimes clarity comes from noticing where the argument is happening, not from winning it. If this helped, there are more explanations here. They're quiet, they loop nicely, and they don't take sides. See you.